Hello, it is me for a third time. I'm filming this directly after my absolute train wreck of a Mandalorian Starfighter review, but I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be reviewing the S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla, because Godzilla is cool, and you cannot deny that, and if you do, then I will come over to your house and I will kiss you on the lips. But I digress. So this figure, it is an action figure. No model kit, no parts to change it, except for these hands. These came with the 2019 version. This is the 2021 version, the Godzilla vs. Kong version. And these are nice hands, you know. I would swap them out. But I do have a bit of a problem, multiple problems with this. So if you will look at it right here, you can see that the arms are very disproportionate. This one looks like Godzilla's been doing a little bit of a, if you take my meaning, but no. And this hand, this is the only normal arm, and the problem with it I have is that it's a little bit on the iffy side. So that comes off, but if you see this, it pops off a little too easily. Sometimes it pops off, sometimes it doesn't. Of course, it's not doing it now, so I seem like I'm absolutely insane. But I digress. But you know, these hands are great. They're nice and sprawled out, look very vicious. But these hands are nice if you want some nice relaxed poses or something like that. But I like them. I haven't really swapped them out because I'm afraid I'll break this thing. It's freaking expensive, so I don't want to mess around with it too much. So yeah, so the spines, of course, the most notable feature are the spines. Of course, his Godzilla's spines with his glowing atomic breath. That's just glorious. And I do hear people complaining about his mouth, but you know, I don't really mind it that much. It's pretty cool. I mean, I know people are thinking like, oh, wow, that looks horrible, but I think it looks pretty awesome. I mean, if you have a complementary atomic breath effect that does not come with this thing for some reason, yeah, it'll be pretty nice. But if you look at the eyes, if the freaking camera would focus, that would be great. It's not gonna do it, is it? I'm just gonna try and zoom out a little bit. Nope, it ain't working. So, yeah, so the eyes, there we go. So the eyes, very cleanly painted. It doesn't look like anyone painted that. It looks like they were inserted directly into it. But, yeah, this figure is awesome. You got a little bit of a brown right here. That was not on the 2019 version. This ball joint right here on I don't think it's a ball joint, actually, is it? It is a ball joint, but we'll get into that later. Is a little loose, but, I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, so, you know, pluses and minuses. But now we'll get on to this thing's ridiculous amount of articulation. Alright, so the camera has been hyped up, so allow me to enlighten you on this thing's massive amount of articulation. So as per usual with S.H.MonsterArts, you can get some real big poses out of this tail. That little crack right there, I really hope that wasn't anything bad. But a problem with mine is that it does sort of droop, but not the worst thing ever. You can get some nice organic S-curves from it. I don't really know exactly how many ball joints are in this, and I'm too lazy to count, so yeah. So this is connected on a ball joint. This is, I think, just a regular piece. This isn't connected to anything, but it doesn't really get in the way all that much, so it's fine, you know. Moving on to the legs, you got a ball joint here. It's kind of tight, not really, but on the legs you can get a nice little straight foot, but why would you want that? You do get a nice amount of ankle pivot for nice wide stances. This is on a ball joint too, I think. The ankle is on a ball joint, definitely on a ball joint. You can, of course, bend the leg and have it standing like that. The feet look vicious as well. Same with both legs, but another thing is my legs are kind of disproportionate as well. You can see that, but worse things. Body, you can, there is a ball joint here. It's very tight on mine, so I don't want to stress that too much. But, of course, I've told you before about this ball joint. The neck is not on a ball joint. Huh, didn't know that. But the head is on a ball joint. This is also just a random piece. The mouth is on a ball joint, so if you want, you can display somebody. Who could somebody be? Punching him in the face and having his jaw go all wonky like that. It's goofy, but it's funny. So moving on to the arms. This has some rotation, a swivel, if you will. This also has a swivel. You can extend the arm, and you can, there's a double bend, so you can do that. And yeah, all in all, this thing has great articulation. But I like giant robots, I hear you asking. Where the heck is the Monkey Boy? And the Monkey Boy is right here. So, we have the Monkey Boy, and this is a very nice representation of Kong from S.H.MonsterArts. Like Godzilla, it does have a bit of a loose piece. It's just a piece right here. But, yeah, so accessory-wise, another thing is this usually has some trouble standing up, but it's actually doing pretty well. So, first of all, we have these two weapon-holding hands for this very nice axe. However, I do kind of think this is a little lazy. I mean, that looks pretty just slapped on there. The paint is kind of sloppy in my opinion. But this thing looks great, all in all. Next we have the regular, just open, relaxed hands, however you want, just if you want to slap the Monkey Boy a little bit. And then you have the gorilla walking hands. I don't really like using these because this is kind of a very tight figure. And of course, last but not least, we have this very nice, just roaring face. It's got the perfect amount of detail. You look down his gullet, you can see a little bit of stuff. Evidently, the tongue is on a ball joint. I don't really know how to get to it though, and I don't want to break this because it is also expensive. I paid for a bundle, which was $135, so I'm not breaking this anytime soon. To get the head off, really all you gotta do is just... That came off way too easily. But there is a little bit of a thing right there. You plug it in, that plugs in very nicely. And now you got him just screaming to the heavens. Now the axe, I have also had these figures for a little bit of time. And the axe, you can just plug it right into those monkey fists. So over time, this got pretty loose, but it's not the worst thing ever. You can just plug it in, not really plug it in, but have it firmly hold on to this. And to get that, all you gotta do is just yank off the hand and plug that bad boy in. And now you got him holding his Godzilla slaying, quote-unquote, axe. So that's pretty nice, and now we gotta move on to the articulation. So, the Monkey Boy does have a fair amount of articulation, being that it is a humanoid creature. So, at the toe, you got a little bit of a toe bend, sort of, not really. You can make his feet point down for, like, dashing poses or something like that. Double bend at the knee, I believe so. Yes, not really, sorta, kinda. This is also just a random piece. This is on a ball joint, and you can hear it. Man's is tight. So I don't really like moving this figure around because it sounds like it's in intense pain all the time. And, you know, I actually didn't even go over the aesthetics. So this thing looks great, you know? You got the scratches and the eyeballs. That's all I gotta say. Also, nips. Okay, so, this is the arm. No way, really? But, it does have a double bend. You can do that. You can have him punching himself in the face or beating his chest like an absolute ape. That happens every now and then, don't worry. And, so you can have him doing that like an absolute ape. His hand is on a ball joint. His head is also on a ball joint. So if you want Godzilla just having to just do that, some sort of eldritch horror, the Kong torpedo, just throw it around. But you do have a decent ab crunch. Pretty nice, not gonna lie. For arcing back, not much, and you do have a big, just gaping hole in there. That's not the worst thing ever. But honestly, that's all I can really do that I feel comfortable with. I don't want to stretch this figure too much. But yeah, that's really it for Kong. So size comparison-wise, obviously Godzilla's taller. Godzilla's not even standing at full height, so Kong is obviously a lot shorter because he's a stupid monkey, and Godzilla is just awesome. He is my favorite child. But I most definitely recommend this set to anyone if you can afford it. Of course, I paid 130 bucks for it from Kappa Hobby. It was a bundle. I don't know if it sells for that much anymore, and I'm trying to get my hands on the S.H.MonsterArts Mechagodzilla 2021 version. But from Big Bad Toy Store, it's $160, so I don't really know. I don't think I'm ever gonna get that. But you know, maybe not. But all in all, very good figures. I like them. I've been abusing Kong most of the time, which I will not stop. And I hope you guys all have a good day, and I will see you in the next review.